Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Siakam, no good. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
Halliburton outside. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And we're about a minute into the first. Halliburton surveys the floor. Back to Siakam. From downtown, Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. It's rebounded by New York.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Outside Brunson. Here's Christie. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. The rebound by Turner.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. To the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Here's the break. Back to Towns. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Halliburton outside. Siakam outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Back to Brunson. Here he goes. And he buries his first look.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there.
Good defense by Siakam, just forcing the turnover and then getting them out to run.
Left side Brunson. "50 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Bridges has got 5 now.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Outside Nesmith. Shoots over Bridges. Nesmith's shot is off.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
To the middle. Here's Towns. The rebound by Turner.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Siakam, left side. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Knicks up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of this.
9.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Bryant. Robinson with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Achua with it. And Bryant pulls it down. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Mathurin. Softly drops in the floater. Mathurin's gotten his first points in this one.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to McBride. All sorts of time. And the bucket is good.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Bryant. And it's New York with a rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Outside McBride. Five on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Kolik's shot is off. Pacers trail by 5. Bryant outside. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent. And lately, he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And some changes here for the Pacers. New York leading by 7. Brunson with it. Pass to Bridges. Down low. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And you can see the length that time with OG stretching out to finish.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Halliburton. Oh, what a finish by Halliburton!
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Pass to Christie. Now Towns. To the inside. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now here's Nembhard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Pass to Siakam. Outside Nesmith. Nembhard with it. And Indiana misses again. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Brunson. Bridges outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 second violation.
8 seconds left in the half. Here's Halliburton. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's good. It counts at the buzzer.
That's a feel good.
Wow. Whoa. The heave to beat the buzzer.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Anunoby. The 3 is up. And again, New York with the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Toppin. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks leading by 13. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks are one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And the basket by Towns.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Up top, McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. Nice D from Bridges. And here's New York now. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Christie. Five to shoot. Now Bridges. There's the 3. Mathurin with a rebound.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Bryant, no good.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
And some changes here for the Pacers. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Nembhard with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Halliburton on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it. Halliburton's got 8.
You talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
Outside Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Back to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nembhard buries it from 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
.149 left in the third quarter. And it looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And here's Siakam. He's got 5. Pass to Turner. Back to Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
With great length and movement skills, Siakam is a load inside.
At the line, 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And the basket by Bridges.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
New York leading by 12. Here's Christie. No points yet. Pass to Brunson. Here's Christie. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Now Halliburton. He's got 11. Now here's Turner. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And so it's New York, earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front? The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pacers trail by 10. Siakam with it. Halliburton outside. 4-3. Towns with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Pass to Siakam. With the teardrop. And is blocked. And here's Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
You can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Down low. And stolen by Brunson. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And it's powered home by Towns.
And That's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Brunson up top. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
Halliburton outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Christie. Bridges outside to the left side wing. The shot by Towns, no good. Pacers trail by 14. Ball's going up the court. Nice shot by Turner.
And that bump not throwing Turner off. Great concentration by the big man.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Oh, stolen by Turner. And they're on the run. Here's Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Nesmith on the wing. Nembhard outside. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
To the middle. And the basket by Bridges. And the Knicks lead by 12.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Oh, got that one up quick. Nesmith's got his first basket.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Christie. Stolen by Siakam. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You know, Siakam playing unselfish and a better option just to drop that one off.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Turner. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Knicks leading by 8. Back to Towns. Shoots over Halliburton. Shot's good by Towns.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Knicks.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
"11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5. Fires away from way outside. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So New York wins it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Yeah. Big bag, got him big mad. Get into some money in his bag. Jumping out the Rolls truck with the temp tag. I'm getting money, I don't get mad. As in my hood, he gon' set it on stamp. And when them situations came, I came out like a champ. When it was pouring down raining, I came out of a damp. But now it's showers when we done all up in they traps. Can't be us cause they rats. Stand tall, point a finger, never that. I knew it had it all, went to the bing and get it back. That's why I'm humble as ever, and I rumble whatever. Don't chase cause they come with the shutter. I see my man girl start acting bougie when he shut her. Before you knew it, better. I knew about it and I wanted to tell him I felt funny as ever. But when I told him, he went running to tell her. Remember I was down bad, I'm talking under the cellar. Now the Rolls Royces come with umbrellas for the rain and all the pain that we've been through. If you don't feed your wolves, they gon' put you on the menu. That's why I be with family and some boys that I've been new. If money determine loyalty, and all go against you. Facts. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. Cause when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game, the fame. We millionaires, you watching Lil Chain. Disappeared quick as Lil Zane. You feeling yourself, I know you got